It all comes down to this then in Group D. A very warm welcome back to the action here in Cancun. It's the Euro Cup champions Poland, who have been nothing short of relentless. 2 games, 2 wins, and they will top the group no matter what happens tonight. They've set the standard from the off and go into this one looking like a serious title contender. Standing across from them, though, is a Paraguay side clinging to a lifeline. Their hopes of reaching the knockout stage remain alive, and a win tonight would see them leapfrog Argentina and progress into the knockouts. Up next, it's the anthems. It's a monumental challenge then for Paraguay, the lowest ranked team in the competition, now facing a Polish side very much in full flow. The stakes, they're sky high. The margins for Paraguay, very unforgiving. Group D reaches its climax right here, right now. I'm Rob Burke. Thank you very much for joining me. With 2 games to go of the evening, the knockout stages await. The question really, is this a good or a bad time to be facing Poland? Well, they've qualified already. They know who they will face. And the answer is Oman. They will face the former, or should I say the current, world champions. Alongside me, Scoop. The question on the end of everybody's tongue is this a good or bad time to play Poland? They've already qualified, but they look imperious.
I'm going to go for my gut feeling, and I'm going to say it's a good time because exactly that reason. They have already qualified. You wouldn't want to play them when they need a result. They're assured of their passage through. They know who they're going to play. They might rotate their squad a little bit. And Paraguay have looked a decent outfit. Look at the size as the Paraguayans get their team photo taken of the relative size of the squads. The Paraguayan squad is skeletal, but they're very, very good players. And they were very unlucky to concede a late goal to Latvia, which would have given them the win. They were forced to settle for the draw. And what an incentive for them.
Well, I've never read a Polish dictionary, but I'm not sure the word mercy is in there. They have been relentless so far this tournament. Paraguay will hope that you are correct, and this is a good time to play them. We're about to find out. The conclusion then of Group D awaits, and it is Poland who get us back underway on this day 6 of the Soccer World Championships here in Cancun. If you are just joining us, it is Poland kicking from left to right in their white jersey and red shorts, and Paraguay in a marvellous kit of orange, purpley blue, we'll call it, and white. And an early free kick for Paraguay, who come into this competition the lowest ranked side of the teams that are ranked, up against Poland, who have not left the top 3 in the rankings for the last 3 years. So
now this is some concern here for Paraguay. Derlis Lescano is the player down. He's an important player for them, and he looks to be in some trouble. There looks to be in a lot of pain.
He is an important player for Paraguay. He's the man who pulled one back to make it 2-1 against Latvia. It looks as though he will continue, and as I was saying, if you're looking for an underdog story, this really would be an all-timer. And the Polish support is out in numbers. There's a substantial number of fans in the stand opposite. You can see in the top right corner of your screen. What you can't see is down to my right, a full contingent of cheerleaders and a handful of additional Polish fans, probably the biggest away support that we've seen in the competition so far.
Well, Rob, you're Welsh, you'll have no problems projecting your voice.
I'll do my very best. Here is the captain then for Poland, Dubicki. And a direct pass through the middle, and a good bit of hold-up play as well from Bienias. Poland, as I say, are already qualified, so they may just look to have a little bit of fun with this one. Try some things out, see what works, see what doesn't. Unfortunately for Paraguay, most things that Poland do work. And that's worked rather nicely there. A chance perhaps for Poland. And that looked to be a free kick, but the referee says play on. They're causing themselves some issues here, Paraguay. A chance for Poland, right-footed effort blocked, still the danger remains. And a heavy touch. And that, straight into another postcode. I'm not sure they have postcodes here, but if they do, that ball is no longer in this one.
Yeah, Paraguay, needless to say, need to start strongly. They don't want to be conceding a goal or two, as Canada did earlier this evening, and make the game a foregone conclusion.
A kick in then over on the far side for Poland, their first real opportunity to test the Paraguayan defence. Bienias, a yard of space for him. Bienias left-footed, it's fallen in the area, and the captain attempts to poke it home. Dubicki with the chance, and just wide.
Yeah, Dubicki with the opportunity there. I think it's 50 goals he's got.
52 now.
For Poland. and it seemed like it was going to be 53. Experienced captain, 42 years of age, at the heart of all the good things that Poland do.
Indeed. He added to his tally against Latvia, up to 52, as you say. Plenty more time for him to get his 53rd as Poland progress further into the tournament. Our tip to win it, that's an opinion we share, but Paraguay here looking to cause an upset, forcing a save, a wrist stinger inside the first 5 minutes, positive for Paraguay.
And it's not Stanecki in goal for Poland, opting for a change between the sticks. So a bit of rotation in goal for Poland.
Again, an opportunity to see what works and what doesn't. What does work is this man, Jasiak, the main man. That's a powerful run through the midfield, just looking to poke it through with the outside of his boot. And this is well worked for Paraguay. And it, in the end, was neither a shot or a cross, but positive again.
Jorge Brun was lurking there. The pullback might have been the better option. The Paraguayan number 9 took up a good position. That'll give him encouragement.
Well, it was the number 9 for Paraguay in the middle. He's the man who scored the leveller before half-time against Latvia. He's battling here, but beaten. Lovely bit of footwork. Danger now for Poland. Jasiak into the side netting. And that got the crowd on their feet down to my right.
Yeah, they thought that had gone in. It's the side netting.
Zaremba with some lovely footwork and really decisive running from him.
He's a new member of the squad, our first sight of him. Zaremba, this tournament. 4 changes in the squad for Poland for this tournament.
They've managed to keep it in, but they've surrendered possession to Jasiak. Charging forward now the Poles, and a rare misplaced pass from the number 10.
That's a rarity from Jasiak.
It is indeed their 9th tournament. Poland, a mightily impressive record that will frighten even the very best of teams. 42 played, 33 wins, just the 3 draws and 6 losses. And they'll be looking to rack up those wins as they progress through this tournament. And they'll see this as an opportunity against Paraguay. Brave from their defence and charging forward with intent, a lovely nutmeg. And he did manage actually to get the shot away. It will be a free kick against Paraguay, but positive.
Yeah, great stuff from them. They're giving it a go. An amiable bunch, the Paraguayans. They're staying in our hotel. Very open and friendly. Remember, ranked 29th out of the 32 teams. The other 3 teams unranked.
The cry from the crowd, let's go Poland. 8 minutes gone, 0-0.
I just realised they're singing in English, aren't they, the Polish fans?
If they weren't singing it in English, my translation would have been very much unavailable. An effort from goalkeeper to goalkeeper, and Poland will look to get things flowing in the opposite direction through Jasiak. 2 men to beat, which he does with ease through the middle. Jasiak. Again, his finish not quite of his usual standard. But they're just threatening now, Poland. Jasiak losing out in the middle of the park. A chance for their forward to scoop one through, perhaps. Battling for it is their number 9, Brun. Zaremba lays it off and charges through the middle. Nowatzki, his pass slightly wayward.
Well, Well done to Paraguay. They've got through 9 minutes without conceding.
It's a checkbox evening. Make it to 5, make it to 10. They've given it away here, though. Yashak offloads to the edge of the area, gets it back, and it's a clearance off the line. His third bite at the cherry, and he doesn't usually need that many nibbles.
Late, great defending there, perfectly placed. We know, or Paraguay know, they're going to be stretched. They're going to have to put in some last-ditch challenges.
We've got a player down here off the ball.
It's Lescano again. But this time, I think he's turned his ankle. Certainly in the wars, Lescano.
They won't want to lose him. As you said before, an important player for Paraguay, and I was actually chatting to their press officer earlier. He was mentioned as one of their MVPs, along with their goalkeeper.
He's 42, Lescano, and resides in Colombia. His wife is Colombian, he was telling me, and his daughter is too. So they have selected their squad not just from home-based players, the Paraguayans. And there is an extended break whilst treatment is administered to the Paraguayan.
Well, as it stands, Poland, of course, top of Group D, Argentina in second. And if Paraguay do manage to get the draw, they will finish in third. It won't be enough to progress. As I said, there will be a few Argentinians watching this with intent, because their fate is out of their hands. To the edge of the area with the captain waits, Elsner! Into the bottom corner. Poland take the lead, and they're sitting pretty at the top of Group D.
Yeah. Paraguay opened up, Elsner taking up the position. Such a shame that it came when one of Paraguay's important players was off the field getting treatment for injury.
Work to do then. Garcet looking to springboard an attack. Gives it, gets it back, and that's the wrong direction, really. They'll come again. Leci. And Poland looking to springboard back the other way. A foul given. Dembicki doing well there, as the reinforcements hadn't quite arrived. And as I look down to my right, the cheerleaders have evacuated the stands. We might be getting a half-time performance.
Oh, okay. I must have, it was some relief from me. They were close to us. I thought we were going to have to talk a bit louder.
Set-piece opportunity then for Poland, just to make sure. Drilled into the area, a good tackle, the danger still there, the captain nibbling at the heels. And that is deemed a foul, and it will be a penalty to Poland.
Oh, such a shame for Paraguay, held out so well. Got to 11 minutes. And now here is a great opportunity for Poland. Peralta with work to do in goal for Paraguay.
A penalty then. The hopes and dreams of Paraguay on the line. They need a win to progress. Poland at the top of Group D. They face Oman, the current world champions. This would be a statement. The keeper has been sat down and the ball slotted home. Perfection from Poland. A dream start to the tournament. And Linsa slots it home.
Good soccer penalty. Showed there are a number of ways to get a decisive soccer penalty. Went wide for that one. And such a great start for Paraguay. But within a couple of minutes, they find themselves 2 down.
It was Linsert that won the penalty shootout for Poland in the Euro Cup. He's put Poland 2 goals to the good here. It was already a tough ask for Paraguay. 15 minutes gone, 2 goals down. The flame of hope extinguishing.
Such a shame that they had to make that substitution due to injury just before that, Paraguay, and it seems to have had a destructive effect on their hopes.
I have the 2 squads here in front of me, and the Polish side almost twice as long as that of Paraguay. Risky play here, but they've worked it well. Garcet, right-footed, big save. They're not out of it by any means. Lecce to Garcet. Here is the captain for Poland. The goal scorer probing, working his way through, forcing a save. Need to get it clear here, Paraguay. They can't do so, only as far as Bieñas. The fans are being treated here. They've been near perfect, Poland. A 6-2 win against Latvia, 4-1 against Argentina. They lead by 2, and Elsner looking to make it 3. Tucked home in the end by the captain. Dembicki scores. Poland are flying. And Oman awaits in the knockout stages. And a couple of nerves perhaps for the world champions as they face a Polish side on top of the world.
Yeah, and now they're bringing on Norbert Jaszczak, their main player, their creative force, their inspiration. With 4 minutes to go to half-time.
He's not the man you want to see coming on when you're 3 goals behind.
When you want to get to half-time without conceding further goals.
Long ball this time for Paraguay. Just too long.
Draw starting to take shape for the last 16, Rob.
It is indeed. Poland set to play Oman. Second place in the group, which as it stands is Argentina. They'll go up against Bulgaria. That's a test, mind. Jaszczak doing his defensive duties. Never a moment of panic for that man, is there?
Yeah, he is the player in soccer.
Zaremba sends it forward and continues his run. Nowatzki, and it's worked its way to Jaszczak from range, and it wasn't far away. Garcet back to his goalkeeper. That's a lovely 1-2, and they've worked it well here. Paraguay going in the right direction, right-footed effort. Over the top from Brun.
Get one back for half-time, and that will put an entirely different complexion on the team talk for Dario Silva, the coach. They can rightly be proud of their performances, though, in this tournament, whatever happens here.
They can indeed. It was close between Paraguay and Argentina. Ended up losing that game by 3 goals to 2. And then a 3-3 draw with Latvia. As you say, they can be proud, but they'll also dream of what could have been. Poland aside, it was tight in Group D. And our tip for the tournament, Martin, looking pretty impressive here. Coming forward once more.
We were put on the spot, weren't we, Rob?
We were indeed.
And it was us 2 out of 4 that went for Poland. The other 2 went for Ukraine of the commentary team. Just for the size of the squad, the quality of the players. that it's Poland's, they've got a real opportunity to win an inaugural world crown here.
They do indeed. It's always a safe bet when you back a team like Ukraine who know how to find the back of the net. Jaszak whips it across the area, a magnificent save, but at the second bite of the cherry, it's tucked home. Nowacki scores. A polished Poland demolishing Paraguay here.
Yeah, Nowacki's one of the newer players in the squad. Great moment for the young lad. And Poland now, after that encouraging start from Paraguay, are threatening to run riot.
Well, Nowacki lives in Manchester, actually. He played in the Champions League for FC Union, team from England. Making his mark on the world stage. Jaszak again. A frightening figure charging forward, but they've won it back. Paraguay still with belief at the back stick, and they've clawed one back. It's their number 9, Brun, who scores. And is that just a glimmer of hope for Paraguay?
Shame it hadn't come a minute earlier to make the score 3-1. Well, they've got a goal. Well done to Paraguay. Another entertaining encounter here in this penultimate group game.
Entertaining indeed. The score at half-time then, Paraguay 1, Poland 4. Although just before the break, perhaps, just perhaps, Paraguay can begin to dream again. They've got work to do. Make no mistake, Poland have no intentions of letting up. Plenty of action still to come. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. A very warm welcome back then as day 6 here at the TUI World Championships draws just that little bit closer to an end. You're joining us for the second half. Paraguay up against Poland. It was an intense first half dominated by the Polish, but it's Paraguay now who need an enormous second half performance if they are to qualify for the knockouts. We were entertained by a young group of cheerleaders at half-time, bringing the energy to the substantial number of supporters over on the far side. And it was a goal that just gave Paraguay a little bit of hope before half-time. But what will give them another boost is the return of their number 2, Lescano.
Yep, a scintilla of hope for Paraguay to add some respectability to this scoreline.
I said it before, I'm not sure the Polish know the meaning of the word mercy when it comes to soccer. They will want 5, then 6, then 7. And if there's time left, they won't stop there.
They certainly won't. And it was interesting to see the relative sizes of the two squads at half-time. The Polish team enormous, not just of players, but of support staff as well. They are well catered for in every department.
Here they come then, Poland in search of a 5th, already comfortably secure at the top of the group. The current Euro Cup champions, but they'll want a World Championship under their belt. That's a good ball to the captain to make it 5. They've sat the goalkeeper down. Utter patience from the captain, drilled into the bottom corner. Kaczarski scores, created by his captain. A dominant performance from the Polish, and they've got the 5th.
Yeah, Paraguay caught out coming forward. The ball worked up to the other end of the field. Delbitsky very, very patient, waiting for the right opening, and when it presented itself, there was just a little bit of the goal to aim at, and Kucharski made no mistake. Paraguay 1, Poland 5. We've had so many goals this evening, Rob, that I'm running out of space on my piece of paper.
Well, for those of you who are just joining us, Scoop, do you want to run us through the goal scorers that we've seen so far?
Yeah, we'll do, and the draw as it develops as well, for see what Paraguay can come up with here.
Well, Poland in search of another. That list might get longer. For now, though, it will remain at 5 for Poland.
So we started at 5 o'clock local time here in Cancun. It was Bulgaria 4, Canada 1. And so Canada out, Czech Republic 2, Greece 0. Both those sides already through, but the Czech Republic win the group. Honduras 3, Brazil 3, which means that Honduras progress. Great to see the joy on their faces.
Opportunity, sorry to interrupt you, but Poland are relentless at the moment. This time a shot on target, saved. And Paraguay go the other way, but an unfortunate slip presents the opportunity for Poland to get their 6, and they will take that opportunity through their captain. That list of goal scorers just gets that little bit longer. And the captain tucks away another for Poland.
Yeah, no mercy, as you were saying, from Poland. Relentless, perhaps a bit of naivety going forward from Paraguay. Still trying to get amongst the goals, but leaving themselves open at the back. That was a 3-on-1 situation from which they couldn't recover.
All of a sudden, the remaining 16 minutes, a frightening prospect for Paraguay.
Yeah, just to complete the games this evening. Bulgaria 4, Canada 1, Czech Republic 2, Greece 0, Honduras 3, Brazil 3, France 2, Uruguay 1, but that doesn't quite tell the full story. A really entertaining game between two sides that had already left the competition.
This one entertaining as long as you are supporting Poland. Plenty of tenacity still in the Paraguayan ranks. Brun working it backwards. Leite to Brun once more. And all the way back to the goalkeeper they go. 15 minutes. Stranger things have happened, although not necessarily against Poland.
No, it would be unprecedented if Poland were to relinquish this position. The only way you could see anything like that happening was if there was a red card, and even then, I would doubt that Paraguay will be able to get 7 goals.
They are resolute in defence.
6 goals.
And relentless up top, Poland. As I said, the current Euro Cup champions, twice World Cup runners-up. Oman last year, Yashak, the Golden Boot winner. And they finished the tournament top scorers with 26, an achievement they're on to achieve once more. Not that they'll have that at the top of their priorities list. I think lifting the trophy is number one.
Would you like me to tell you about the last 16 draw?
If Yashak will give us a moment, it doesn't look like he's going to. 1-2 looking for intercepted. Paraguay going the other way. And in fact, nearly going all the way. Well, if he can squeeze it in, Scoop, what have we got coming up?
I'll wait to another moment. I think the action speaks for itself.
There are some scintillating games to come. This, the last day of group stage action here in Cancun.
What I can say is that Poland will be playing Oman, and barring a miracle, Bulgaria will be playing Argentina. It is Argentina who will advance from this group and not Paraguay. Well, barring an extraordinary turnaround.
Extraordinary it would be. Into the last 15 minutes then. The fans in the stadium enjoying themselves now, and rightfully so. The Polish side with a 5-goal advantage. But Paraguay with the dead ball, and arriving at the back stick was their number 9, Brun. He's got a taste for goals. We will see some very talented players exiting the competition. And speaking of talented players, Yashak moving up the other end of the field. That's a lovely switch. Danger now for Paraguay. Yashak inside 5 yards.
Yeah, they did okay to defend that, Paraguay.
Corner ball.
He was allowed an unchecked run from the left full-back position there, Yashak.
He does love to drive from deep, doesn't he?
And it usually ends in a goal.
Elsner then to deliver, just Yashak to aim for. And that one takes a deflection and goes high and wide.
Great defending from Garthete.
Corner once more, a few more targets in the middle for Poland, a header onto the post. Pekowski not far away from making it 7. Still the opportunity to do so. That's a lovely turn from Yashak, and he just yanks it wide. Poland in full flow. And you worry here for Paraguay.
Yeah, they need to be careful coming forward. They don't do exactly what was done there and give the ball away.
Well, they've lost it in the middle of the park, and I think he's lucky there to escape a card.
Yeah, benevolent from the officials there. And look, I mean, it just adds insult to injury. The Poles able to change virtually their whole side.
Kaczarski back on the field. He's already got a goal today. Scored against Argentina as well, capitalising on the Argentinians receiving a yellow card. Lince spraying balls, received it here in the centre circle. Lince's got an eye for goal. Into the middle it goes. Still the danger's there, and they've somehow managed to get it away, although they're causing themselves a few issues here. That will be a Polish ball. Lince wasting no time getting things back underway. A yard of space and a save from the keeper. Zabowski.
Goal leading a charmed life there, away to our left. But credit to Paraguay, some timely and important interceptions.
Kucharski then to take the corner to the edge of the area. A dummy and a push, but Paraguay will ring it away. And as "We Will Rock You" echoes around the stadium, Poland have certainly rocked Paraguay this evening. And you know, the song here, I don't know if that's inspired some aggression from the players on the field. You can't help it, some songs just get you going. Well, Poland didn't need any backing track.
Well, Queen seem to be loved around the world, don't they?
Oh, is that news? Kucharski's ball goes all the way through. And Novakovsky just unable to guide it home, a push in the back on his opposite number. Confident from Peralta, forgive me. I wouldn't mind seeing a goal at the crescendo of the song.
Wouldn't mind seeing a goal for Paraguay. Still keeping going. Great effort from them. Remember, there's only 9 in their squad.
9 players who've been together for a long old time. No new players, no new additions. Very familiar with how each other operates, and for long periods of this competition they were very much in it. They came into this game with hope. You can't ask for much more in a group with Argentina, Latvia and Poland.
They will rue that late equaliser against Latvia that saw them draw 3-3.
They will indeed.
A great addition to the soccer firmament.
A chance for Poland, straight down the middle though. Mention their experience. It's their first tournament, Paraguay, since 2018. Their second ever. Played 5 games, 1 win, 2 draws, 2 losses.
What was their first tournament?
Back in 2018, before Dan Shaw's records began.
BS, before Shaw.
He'll like that one. Anyway, play continues inside the last 8 minutes.
Yeah, we should play, make it a public record as Poland come forward.
Kucharski, you can't give him a yard of space, and the last few attempts from Poland haven't tested the goalkeeper too much. Paraguay now just looking to split the lines. They don't manage to do so. The Polish players still playing with the highest of intensities. Constantly turning, moving, looking for options. Splitting the press like a knife through butter. Wide it goes. That's a lovely ball roll. Can they squeeze a yard? In fact, they've squeezed a shot. Miloš Novakovsky. And more wholesale changes.
And a solitary substitution for Paraguay. Samudio coming on, the number 8 for them. I wonder if a 15-man squad is a little large.
Well, if you're a team who plan to get to the end of the competition, I'm sure Poland will answer your question. Is 15 too big?
Does it penalise the smaller nations?
That ball.
I always think it's a different challenge once you get to the knockouts, Rob, because the games come so thick and fast. You know, you're going on muscle memory almost. No sooner have you won one than you've got to play again.
And that's where the big squad comes in clutch.
And I think the trickiest part of the competition.
That's a dangerous ball, a beautiful touch. Yashak controls, options in the middle, and more arriving. Here he is, right-footed, and another big save. Peralta, well, his performance in this second half has been mesmerising, really, preventing Poland from reaching double figures too early.
It has had to be.
He was named one of the most important players in the squad by the press secretary. Or at least that's the role Google Translate told me she had.
In my estimation, the most tricky part of the tournament, if you're going to win it, is the transition from the quarterfinals to the semi-finals. The most dramatic evening is the quarterfinals, where all the drama is, and then you've got to come back the next morning in the hot sunshine and go in the semi-finals. Very hard.
Well, many a good side have come undone in those quarterfinals. Poland did manage to overcome both the quarters and the semis last year. They beat France in the final. In fact, they came from 1-0 down to win that game. Haven't had to do such a thing as of yet. A 6-2 win against Latvia, a 4-1 win against Argentina. This, their biggest margin of victory so far. And unfortunately for Paraguay, it only looks to be getting bigger as time goes on. 4 minutes remain. And it's a dead ball opportunity. To the edge of the area it goes. A crafty little touch cut out in the end.
He's a good player, isn't he, Lezcano? He's everywhere. And he's not a right back, despite wearing number 2.
We've got a few good players. Elements of a quality soccer side, a good forward, 2 good defenders. Poland, though, just ticking all the boxes. Jaszak controls to the back stick. Headed in. A nonchalant finish in the middle. Poland progress. Paraguay bow out. A nigh-on perfect performance from the Polish. On to the knockout stages. And what might they achieve? Well, we'll certainly find out. Pukowski with the latest Polish goal.
Don't forget, don't go anywhere. There's one more game to come.
And there may be more goals to come. Jaszak left-footed into the bottom corner. And no sooner was it 7, it's now 8. This star man just keeping his shooting boots hot and ready for what awaits. A bow to the camera, a high five with his teammates, and Poland plough on.
Look how quickly Paraguay wanted to take the kick-off. Perhaps they might have been advised just to slow things down. They don't want to concede double figures, because that would be really, really harsh on them.
It would indeed. Well, at the Euro Cup, Poland, should I say, finished the group with a +14 goal difference. They're level with that now. One more, and they'll break that little record. Yet to keep a clean sheet though, Poland. Tends to help when you can score as many goals as they have, of course. But as the quality of the opposition improves, that defence will be tested just that little bit more, you'd imagine. Paraguay endeavouring to go forward right to the end as we approach the final minute of regulation time here. It's party time for the Polish. Peralta picks his pass and under pressure immediately from Nowatzki. Peralta will try again. He's got a runner this time. Debates whether to let it fly. Left-footed. Always rising, always wide. And a bit of urgency from his opposite number. The 2 goalkeepers just playing a bit of tennis between the pair. The message from the stadium announcer is, we know you're happy, but please don't jump.
I know the reason for that. Do you remember the wobbly bridge in London?
Yashak. Still the danger there. Corner taken quickly. A drop of a shoulder, a right-footed effort. And the keeper tested once more. Peralta only now getting to his feet. And there is the full-time whistle, and bang on the 40-minute mark. Perfection from Poland. Their top men firing, and they will top Group D. It was a valiant effort from Paraguay. They never gave up. In the end, Poland topped the group. Second place Argentina. For the Polish, up next, it's Oman. And for Argentina, it's Bulgaria. Now, Scoop, just to round things off, what do you rate their chances after seeing Poland score 8?
Well, I've always rated their chances, so I haven't changed my opinion one little bit. I think they've got a bit of momentum from the Euro Cup, winning that 6 months ago. They've made a few additions to their squad. They were unlucky a year ago. A red card cost them, and they were eliminated by Romania a year ago. And they are a real contender for the 2025 Soccer World Championship. I haven't changed my opinion one little bit.
Full time then here, Paraguay 1, Poland 8. Have we just seen the soon-to-be world champions? Well, there's only one way to find out. Join us in the next few days. Up next is Costa Rica, Romania. Don't go anywhere. There's still just a little bit more to come.